Do this. Oh, wait a second.
I'm Hungarian, born in Romania, living in Amsterdam, traveling around the world as a hybrid digital nomad and working together with my girlfriend. The last 8 years, next to my 9-to-5 job, I've been always hustling. How do we start? Zero Android knowledge. I started off downloading Android Studio. Let me start with some app, a soundboard. Long story short, I failed all of them miserably. But all of the failures lead to knowledge. The magic happened. 100 downloads, secondly, 200 downloads, 500 downloads, 1,000 downloads. I'm like, what the hell? What's happening? I just stepped upon a gold mine. I didn't even know about it. I was ready to conquer the world. But then, copyright. So, do you like passive income? I'm gonna tell you about how to make passive income in just 9 years. 9 years, you heard it right. Subscribe now. So, my name is Zsolt. It's like salt in the food with jus from omelette du fromage. So, Zsolt. Let's help me clear this. I'm from Hungary. I'm Hungarian, born in Romania, living in Amsterdam, traveling around the world as a hybrid digital nomad and working together with my girlfriend. And you must say like, yeah, I'm a full-fledged digital nomad. Well, not really. I'm still an employee. I'm still working 9-to-5. And I've been doing this for the last 8 years. But in the last 1 year, something happened. Passive income started to stream in. And this has been a long process, so let me take you back to at the beginning, how did it started. It was 15 years ago. I started programming at school, 4 years Pascal, no real problems. University, and after university, somehow ideas started to pop in my mind. And I wasn't even smoking anything, just ideas popping in. And the thing is that I started to realize these ideas one by one with the imagination that they're gonna be the next big thing. It's gonna be used by millions of users, and it's gonna be the next Facebook, the next on the top list, and reaching millions and so on. But somehow, by doing this, long story short, I failed all of them miserably. But all of the failures lead to knowledge and reference experience. Let me tell you some examples. Oh, this project is gonna be huge. It's gonna go viral overnight. Marketing, you need to promote it. Oh, these stickman figures is gonna look good on the website. I just draw them on paint. You need to graphic design. You need to invest something in how it looks like. Oh, this app is gonna be huge. I'm gonna quit my job. You need to have money. So there's so many things that can go wrong while you do this. So in the last 8 years, next to my 9-to-5 job, I've been always hustling. Just to, let me see, how many of you have full-time employer jobs? Raise your hand if you're an employer. All right, and how many of you are remote? Or traveling 1, 2, 3? And honestly, how many of you are side hustling with any project with the goal and the vision that it's gonna be huge one day? 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Cool. So, Android. How I got to Android. The story goes back when I was a child. I started to video edit as a hobby. And basically, I released some videos on YouTube with Linkin Park, Dragon Ball Z, cut together. And yeah, some of them got 100,000 of views, even 2 million views. And I was like, whoa, damn, this is cool. But it took me like 4 months to edit such a video. And now that I became a programmer, I became lazy. And I want to automate stuff to make it faster. Instead of 4 months, let's say 4 hours, and we are done with the video. And I came up with some video editing automations that we can make the process faster, and you can produce quality videos. All right, so I want to have this in everybody's pockets. That was my vision, and that's how I started to build Android applications. So, how do we start? Zero Android knowledge. I started off downloading Android Studio. Let me start with some app, a soundboard. You press the button and the sound is going to be played. Awesome. I started The Mask soundboard. It's a famous movie, Spoken. This green mask, you might know. You just press some buttons and there are sounds from the movie is going to be played. It was easy application. Finished it in a week and also got used to Android. And second, I was like, okay, I need to get more pumped up with video editing automation. So I picked some easy project, a video splitter. I was like, okay, I'm gonna write a splitter because Instagram and Facebook have these constraints that you cannot upload more than half-a-minute video. So why not split it up the videos into parts of half a minute or 1 minute? And I wrote it in a week as well. And then every success, like 5, 10 downloads a day, it was there. There were so many of these apps already on the store, and mine was just one next to the many. But then I was like, okay, before I'm writing this automation, I'm gonna write something that I just found on this website, a video stabilizer. You know when you have the video is shaking and then you wanna stabilize it. And it was easy. I wrote it full with errors, full with bugs. I uploaded it, and somehow the magic happened. 100 downloads, secondly, 200 downloads, 500 downloads, 1,000 downloads. Like, what the hell? What's happening? Like, why? And people were complaining, this doesn't work, but they still downloaded it. And I was like, okay, then let me fix it. I fixed it and I figured out that there are not so many stabilizers in the Play Store and there's a huge demand on it. There are so many people searching for stabilizers and there were not so many. And somehow I just stepped upon a gold mine. I didn't even know about it. And yeah, that became, 2 months later, I started to put ads on it. You know, when you stabilize one, you pop on like, hey, buy the new coupon, Malta, trip, boat rides, and you get all the ads after you stabilize. And for this, I get money. So the rule of thumb is for 1,000 impressions, with like 1-2% click-through rate, you get like €1. So it also depends on which genre you are. If you are in the tourism, you get like €1-2. If you are in finances, you get more money. Why? Because usually advertisers pay more to apps that are targeting finances because those people must have money. And they have money to spend, and they are the good customers. They are the good target audience to market for. So just a heads up if you want to choose your genre, and maybe talk about crypto or something, or apps. So moving on, finally I reached the point that I started my star project, the Me Melody lip sync automation, which was the reason why I started Android for the first place. 1 month, 2 months, 3 months passed, and I was ready with the project. And it was cool. I was ready to conquer the world. But then, copyright. You know, back in the days when I was creating music videos with Linkin Park, Dragon Ball Z, as a youngster, as a kid, it was okay to make copyright content videos. But as a businessman, like, come on, they're gonna block you and they're gonna suspend your account if you have copywritten content in your app. So that was a no-brainer, and that killed my app. And I ended up with a really complex app, making really complex videos, nobody using it. I got a bit dismotivated, like, what do I do next? And I looked at it and, hey, this has one part where I extract photos from video. let me just take this small bit and make it a standalone application, a video to photo. And that's what I've done. But guess what? There are so many video to photos in the Play Store. There are like 50 of them. And I was not expecting to be successful, but afterwards I really found out that mine does something unique, even though I didn't know up front. So the thing is, when you want to extract a photo from video, you press the play button, then you pause it. If you're lucky, you got the right photo. If you're not, try it again. But this is how every other app does it. But mine did it with scrolling through the photos. So you could select exactly the right photo from the video. And this is the reason why it stood out from the crowd. People were rating it really high, they were really pleased with it, and as for now, that's my most successful app on the Play Store. So it kind of went on a ranking and checking on the bad reviews. This is what people wanted. You just need to check the bad reviews of some apps and just make it right, correct it, and release it, and you're gonna stand out no time. So these are my 2 successful apps, and I have 11 apps in the Play Store. What about the rest? I call them the unicorn apps. So they are successful, but only in my head. So it's like a big dream that they're going to be successful, and I'm making it with passion, and it's fun to make them. But somehow they are not searching. People don't search for it. What was the last time that you searched for a rapping robot? A robot that raps. So really, like, what was the last, like, it sounds cool now that I'm telling you, maybe like, wow, that must be cool, but like, nobody's searching for it. And when you think about these ideas that pop into your head and they're going to be unique, there's one problem with it, the stream. The keywords. People search for stuff and you need to hook on them. Otherwise, you need to invest heavy marketing in it. So to give them a chance to survive and to live, I created a YouTube channel called Tech Meme Idea to App, and where I'm explaining how I'm building these applications from 0 to hero, together with some jokes and memes. So yeah, I've been releasing 3 videos so far, and indeed, it pumps up the downloads, and even when I'm out advertising it on Reddit, on Facebook groups, it doesn't come through as ads, as like, hey, download my application, here you go, thank you, bye. It comes through like an entertainment content, where you watch something fun, and afterwards, you might be downloading the app because you just watched something about an app. So, yeah, that's how I stand. And yeah, to wrap it up, I want to give you some advice, like how to tackle this. So if you're not a programmer, the best thing that you can do is either you team up with a programmer, learn it yourself, or rent somebody from Fiverr if you have a good idea. If you're a programmer, try as many things you can, and you will see. Like business is like a lottery. Like the more you put, the higher chances you end up winning. And you go with the plan, and overall, you will have the reviews directing you. I always have, like last time I had a review, hey, there's dark mode missing. Okay, let me just develop dark mode. It's like Mike Tyson says, everybody has a plan until you get the first punch in the face. So it's like you start with a plan, but then you need to listen to the feedback, and you need to listen to what people are telling you and what they need. Other thing is that, wait a second, I'm getting dry. I get it. So yeah, search engine optimization. That's really interesting, because before you think that you're going to save the world with your next application, just do a simple research. How many of rapping robots are searched, or your brilliant idea, just validate it. Go around the restaurant and ask people, hey, would you use a rapping robot, and see the response, see the feedback, how people react to it. If you do this, then you're gonna skip a lot of headaches and a lot of unwanted hassle. And yeah, and finally, keep on hustling, do as many projects as you can, and don't never give up. Thank you.
Thank you, Salt, for letting us into your programmer's life.